Hi guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd, hello and welcome back to SimCity, welcome back to Jaguar Ridge. Today, I've sort of decided what I want to do, honestly. I want to build the academy. I've been thinking about this, and I've realized that the perfect thing to do would be to go ahead and build the academy, and effectively start shipping out ControlNet. Not to anywhere we currently have, but I want to start shipping out ControlNet to Tapir Valley when we go over there. So I figure we should probably get towards doing that. Now the way we have to do that is to get some high wealth into the place, and I figure the best way to do that would be to, well, jump in with some parks. So I'm going to put a nice big park about there, and I'm going to put a nice big park about there. So we've got some nice high wealth in the middle there, but we need something much bigger. We need a nice big amphitheater, methinks, and I figure a good place for it would probably be, say, there. Alright, so nice big amphitheater. We might see some nice high wealth buildings move in there. I think I'm also going to put something like this just over, say, there. Alright, so we should see some nice high wealth buildings come in here, and that's something we need before we can actually get the academy. So we currently have none, but we will see these guys all develop, and these two over here, and hopefully someone else around here at some point soon. There we go, much more development going on there. Nice, and high wealth as well, that'll look good. I think what we need to do now, though, is make sure we balance out the whole medium wealth thing, because we just got a lot of high wealth, we don't have as much medium, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just stick a park there to make that medium wealth over in that area. Then up here we've got some low wealth. Over here we also have some low wealth that I think I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade a little bit. There we go. That should do the job. So we've got some high wealth over here. Do we have the academy yet? 2 so far. The rest of them are still getting... Look at that! How cool does that look? Why are you so high-tech and awesome looking? That's really cool. Really friggin' strange, but really cool, and something I kind of want to build in The Sims 4. That's something I should probably try. Alright, still only 2. That will take a little bit of time to jump up, but it won't, well, I say a little bit of time, it won't take too long, we'll be fine. Lots of development going on up around this area. Come on! Only 2 still. Just give me this sodding... Give me more high wealth buildings. I want to start building the academy. I mean, I could go ahead and start building ControlNet facilities. I suppose I don't necessarily need them, but I would like the academy here as well. I'll get one of these. It raises high wealth land values, so we're going to need to put it somewhere like there, I suppose, or over there, maybe. Could I get 2 of them beside the school? Is that a thing I could do? Because if that's a thing I can do, I'm doing it. Or what about over here? This looks like a good spot along this, along the avenue. Yes, perfect. All right, we're putting 2 of them along the avenue. Okay, and that'll start broadcasting ControlNet. Still only 2 buildings, but I think we are still expanding a little bit. That's still medium wealth. That's gonna be, I don't know what that's gonna be. Oh, high wealth, perfect. What are you? Still medium wealth. You are high wealth. You are medium. There's not that many people building high wealth buildings. That's kind of annoying. But we are broadcasting a reasonable bit of ControlNet there. Lots of low wealth people working. We need the high wealth ones to be working there, but I suppose that'll take a little bit of time. Lots of medium wealth there as well. Yeah, it's just going to take a little bit. That's fine though. We're making plenty of money. These are costing us 800 when you total up the 2 of them. So that's okay. We are broadcasting ControlNet, which is really all I want to be doing right now. Eventually, we will go over to Tapir Valley and start making that all high-tech and stuff, and we'll import our ControlNet, and that'll be nice. And what's this? Yeah, you can just buy ControlNet from neighbors. That's exactly what I plan on doing. Could totally get another one of these. Don't know that I necessarily need to, though. Let's have a quick look. Have we broken the 2,000 mark? We have. That's okay. That is completely fine. This building is still getting constructed. How are we doing? Still only 2. Oh, come on. Come on. 2 more people. This guy's going to be high wealth. Why can't 2 more people be high wealth? That's all I'm asking for here. That's not a lot to ask for. That is not a lot to ask for. But I suppose people are going to be people. Alright, well, we've got our control net sort of started, I suppose. Wait, yeah, you are high wealth. Why didn't you count? Residential. Oh, okay then. That'll be the problem. Lots of you guys are... Yeah, you guys are all commercial, aren't you? That didn't work to plan at all. Alright then, we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to go into the park thing again. And we're going to get another amphitheater if at all possible. Which it sure as hell doesn't seem to be for some reason. Why can't I put an amphitheater there? Can I put this there? I can. Alright. That should do the job. That should get everyone upgraded nicely. No, it bloody didn't. Oh, come on. Can I stick that... a small park or something there? There you go. That'll get them to upgrade. Alright, that should do the job. What's got you pissed off? Closed for the day. That's why you're pissed? I'd be happy about that, to be honest. Alright, now we can get the academy, which is tech level, control net, etc, etc. So I think what I'll do... I'm tempted to put it up by the industrial zone because it'll increase the tech level, but... well, we don't seem to have the room for it. We do have the room around here, but good lord, it's massive. We might want to redesign, because I'd kind of like to stick it in that corner, to be honest. Unless I can stick it anywhere down here, but that doesn't seem to be a thing. So no, it's going to have to go in this corner, which is going to need redesigned. Or simply have that road taken away. Which means the academy can now go on the avenue. That'll do the job. Actually, there. That'll do the job. So that's the academy. Let's go ahead and start redesigning the roads a little bit. I know this is expensive, by the way. I know this is going to be really expensive. You need a research project. Maglev stations are completed. Level 2 upgrade. Let's get that. That'll take a little bit of time. I realize I have actually researched a lot of the things here in one of the other cities, and I can't remember which one it was. It was one of the first ones, wasn't it? It was at Mount Macaw? Or was it Osprey? I don't remember. Do you have an academy? I honestly don't know. I can't remember who it is that has the academy. Oh, that's interesting. That was a while ago, wasn't it? Alright then. Well, let's go ahead and do a little bit of tweaking here, because I don't like this junction, although it probably makes sense to keep it since I want to reconnect that section of road. So let's just get rid of that building there. I know it's a big building to get rid of, but well, actually, do I need to get rid of that building, or can I do something like this? So bring the road through there. There you go. Alright, no need to get rid of that building whatsoever. Perfect. Alright, and then maybe bring a road down like this. And put some houses on it. I don't know. That could be something we look into, I think. But that does a decent job there. Sort of changes the shape of that area, which I'm okay with. I am really tempted to bring a road from here across like this. Not connected up here, but just have another road here with houses on it, because that'd be a pretty good use of space there, but I don't know that we need to do that, if I'm perfectly honest. Let's have a look. How goes your research, and how long is it bloody... Oh, that's going to take a while. Oh boy. Yeah, they need high wealth workers. Well, fortunately, it looks like people next door are quite high wealth. Oh, what have I done? I've just realized that this area up here is going to be quite... Yeah. We still have low wealth over here. Which I suppose is a very bloody good thing. Let's just get some parks in here to keep these people happy. So they don't go and move out on me. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of those guys. Oh, for God's sake, no. Get rid of you. Get rid of you so we can get that nice big building back. Put this right in the corner, please. Or somewhere that it's not going to tear down loads of buildings. Say there. That should keep people happy, right? Then one beside the library. There we go. Lovely. That's loads of parks. That'll keep people happy, I'm sure. Alright, how's this going? How's the research going? Painfully slow. We're at 1%. Something tells me that the academy is going to be no use to me other than, well, selling control net. Which is fortunately... Oh, we have no access anymore. What the hell's going on? There we go. We do have a reasonable bit of control net. But, I'm not convinced. I mean, this doesn't take control net. This does. That uses a lot of control net. So it will extract ground pollution and convert it into air pollution. I don't really need that. This, on the other hand, uses a lot of control net. But is actually not as efficient as this. Which is very interesting, actually. Doesn't use control net. Now, these do. But these need to be researched, is the thing. So, I'm not sure about these. As much as I really want to use a fusion power plant, I'm not sure that we'll ever get that researched. I think we will have to go with fusion, but the thing is, it's really going to need highly educated Sims, isn't it? So I'm not sure about that. Nothing in education, there's nothing really in dire need of control net. I guess I just want a high-tech city. Oh wait, no, maglevs. Maglevs are a thing, they need control net. So that'll be something. There's a worker shortage, we need more workers. Okay. I'm not sure where to put them. I suppose I could go over here. Let's go with a medium density road just here. Like that. And we'll just put a couple of, just a little bit of zoning along there. Get some people to move in. There we go. We can put a little bit of zoning just there. See if anyone moves in. Yep, there they go. And nothing really there. We could put some stuff along the avenue, but I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think we need zoning along the avenue. That's something I can never really agree with it. It just never works. It always creates so bloody much traffic. That said, I could maybe put a bridge from, say, here to there. Which is apparently not a thing I can do. Can I? Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. There, oh. There is a bridge somewhere. There we go. Hold on. Easy. Oh, whoa. Okay. Let's do that. Horrible looking bridge, but if I bring this up here, then... Oh. Well, that did nothing. Can I bring a road across and put some houses on it? Is that a thing I can do? Say, houses along this side. I can put some houses. It's better than none, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, that was totally worth it. Those people have got probably the best location in the entire bloody city. Well, actually, they're looking out onto an avenue, aren't they? But, you know, they've got prime retail, prime residential zoning. Oh, let's do that as well. Prime residential zoning right there. They can expand, they can grow, they can enjoy the view. They are living in trailers. For God's sake. Okay, we still have a serious worker shortage that I need to deal with. We have big demand for residential zoning and abandoned buildings. Oh, rubble. Why is there rubble? What happened to you? A building fire? Alright then, where the hell were you guys? What are you doing? Been very bloody slow, that's what you're doing. Alright. Okay. Let's have a look at the academy. How's it going? Very slow on the research. Very, very slow on the research. Okay, this needs... What will that give us? Oh, wait. Does that actually give us anything? I don't know. I don't know what those things do. Let's have a quick look, because I really don't remember. No, I don't know. Maybe we just need them at some point or other. I honestly couldn't tell you. I think I want to try and expand again. I want to try and expand the entire city and get all the density up a little bit, because we're earning a decent bit of money. We have a decent bit of money saved up. I think it's about time we try and expand. And I'm trying to work out the best way to do it. Part of me's wanting to throw maglevs about the place. Just because, number one, I can. And number two, it might be interesting to see. But then again, there's not that many people using buses. I mean, there's a decent number, but I imagine a lot of those are from the region as opposed to living in the city. Also, traffic's not that bad. I think the fact that the city is sort of split in two really helps that. You know, a lot of people from here are sort of working in this area, and a lot of people from this area are working out of town, so, I don't know, I think we're doing okay in terms of traffic, so maybe a maglev's not the way to go. I think we just need to, meet these residential demands, because a lot of these guys, they are approaching high density. But I would like that to be quicker. Now, could I zone something up here, is the question. Could I get a nice curved road, say, there. Like that. Now, can I bring it up? Can I do this? Bring it to there. And curve it. These guys are going to live in a bloody great neighborhood. Alright, let's put a little bit of zoning just there. And there. Now we just need to have a road for them. How the hell are they moving in? There's people moving in there. Okay, bring it around. Sure. That'll do. They can have a tunnel. More prime real estate by the looks of it. Let's get rid of the bloody bridge because it looks terrible. I want this to curve properly. I want it to come out and curve nice and neatly. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Maybe. Can I just tidy it up a little bit? It looks terrible. So from there... Oh dear, this could be bad. I may have messed this up. Come on. Give me some nice roads here. Don't make it ugly. That's all I'm asking. Can I raise that a little bit? Oh, can I lower it? Oh, look at that. Can I make it higher? Looks a little silly, doesn't it? Let's just, let's lower it down to about there. Alright, so now they've got a road connection. That gives them somewhere to live. Okay. That's an interesting place to live, I'll give them that. Could I put a park there and make that high wealth or something? Because that could be fun. Just, no. Is it not going to let me? Come on, let me put a park somewhere there. There will do, I suppose. It's a horrible location for a park. Come on, come on. Give me a nice spot for a park. I could totally put that up there, but it's going to get rid of the entire zone. Alright, there we go. There's one park. Oh, for God's sake. You know what? I'm going to just have to go with the big one, aren't I? Let's just stick it there. Let's get rid of this one, because it looks terrible. Oh, that's not going to get rid of the bloody damage it's done, is it? No, it did. Good. They're not very happy about it, though. So, let's just stick this onto there. There we go. Nice and high wealth up there now. Oh, one lucky bugger's getting a mansion. Look at that. That's a great place to live. Now, down here needs something like that, I think. We need something nice and high wealth for these people. Don't know that they're going to get it, but there they go. The hell just blew up? What the Christ happened to you? A disaster? What kind of bloody disaster caused that to explode? That was pretty bloody violent, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's look at this guy's mansion. That's kind of nice looking, honestly. That is quite nice. Alright, that's a good place to live, I suppose. You see, it's suggesting mega towers again, and I do have the money for it, don't I? I could stick an elite mega tower in here. But do I have the location for it? That's the question. Do I have anywhere other than right there that I could put this? No. So it's probably going to have to be right in the middle of my friggin' commercial zone. What about a mall or office level? I don't... So this is This is jobs on the office level or shopping. I want jobs on the office level. So, oh, that's a lot of stuff to get rid of, isn't it? That's a lot of zoning to get rid of. What about, say, there as a spot for it? No. I want it right there. So, boom. There we go. Mega Tower. Oh, look at that. That's the beautiful thing. I think we're gonna need to connect it up though, and also that's really just screwed us over on zoning. But we'll be okay. Let's hook it up like this. Let's hook it up like this. Anything at the back? Nope. Alright, so that's the Mega Tower nicely hooked up. I think what I want to do is go in and tear out some of the zoning so that this doesn't start getting really crowded. Tear out that. Just tear out everything around this area, I think. Just to tidy it up a bit. Alright. So tear out everything there. That's going to raise the zoning quite a, or the demands quite a bit. Now let's just rezone with something there. Like that. And something maybe along that road? Yeah, that could work. Alright, so something like that. And then something there as well. Okay, so we do have a bit of zoning. We do have a bit of commercial zoning. I think that'll do a reasonable job. It's not really going to do anything for residential zoning just yet, but we can totally fix that. We need more workers to make a profit. Okay, okay. There is big medium wealth demand, so let's go ahead and get an apartment level. There you go. That will hopefully... Oh, the city's first apartment tower is going up. Where? Over here? No. Where's the first apartment tower? Is this it? It must be. Okay, the Mega Tower counts as the first apartment tower. Interesting. I didn't know that's how that worked. Or is that what they're talking about? That might be what they're talking about. I suppose that is kind of an... That is more of an apartment tower than tenements, but that's been there for a long time. That's, no, that's not high density. That's not high density. I don't bloody know. I don't know what's going on here. How's traffic coping down here, actually? That's something I want to look at. I mean, it seems to be okay. It seems to be going through the Mega Tower as opposed to around this way, but that might be alright. Oh, it's open. Now, here's the question. Is anyone actually living here? Yes, they are. Good. Good, they're actually living there. Alright, does that make these guys happy? Not really. There aren't that many jobs being filled in there. Okay then. That's certainly interesting. I'm not quite sure why this Mega Tower has low wealth jobs, but sure. I suppose that's a thing. Need more workers to make a profit. I mean, this is full. This is full. They just don't seem to be working down here. Oh my Christ, what was that? Oh, for God's sake. You again? Really? What? Just stop going high-tech and you'll have no problems. This is your problem. You go high-tech and then it's like, have we got anyone that can work this? No, we can't. Okay, hit it with a hammer. It's like hiring Jeremy Clarkson to make... Actually, I was going to say make high explosives, but he'd probably be really good at that. It's like hiring Jeremy Clarkson to work in a china shop. You don't do it. You just don't do it because it will end in disaster. And we all know it will end in disaster because he's Jeremy Clarkson. You don't build a high-tech business here expecting everyone here to be able to handle it because they can't. Because they're idiots. We also backed up pipes, apparently. Fortunately, we can fix that. So let's just stick that there. That should sort out the pipes. We're having problems with the dump, are we? The dumps are full. Fortunately, that's fixable. By exploiting. Which is what I'm doing. Shamelessly. There we go. What dumps are full? I see no full dumps. There we go. How's this going? Still pretty badly. How's the residential demand? Still pretty friggin' high. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get some high wealth. Oh no, they look silly on top of those. Let's get more medium. Just for now. We'll put more high wealth on there afterwards, I think. Just right now, I kind of want... I want 2 tiers of medium, then a high wealth, and then some other things or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what we put in there. That's really cool looking. I love that. Such a good looking game. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Is this apartments are for rent? That's okay. That's okay. Are they still for rent? The sewage made me so mad. Did it? Did it really? Did it rustle your jimmies a little bit there? I'm sure it did. Okay, let's get one of these, maybe? Or a mall level? I think I want this just to see if I can bring down the demand for high wealth zoning, because that's pretty high at the minute. So let's see if we can just bring that down. Let's see if we can maybe get jobs for these guys, because they're all bloody closed at the minute. There's an abandoned... Where is this abandoned building that you speak of? Over there. Too much sewage, huh? Well, stop shitting. That'll get rid of your sewage, won't it? That's only 37% of the way researched. Good lord, that takes us bloody time, doesn't it? Oh, I should have remembered this about the academy. How are you doing? You are educated. Oh, the first luxury high-rise is going up, is it? Do you by any chance mean the mega tower? Because I have a feeling that's maybe what you mean. Because I'm not seeing anything else that's necessarily luxurious. I swear I can speak. Well, that's clipping through there. That looks a bit silly. It looks very silly, actually, doesn't it? I don't like that. I really don't like that. It looks a little bit dumb. What else can we put up there? Also, is there even anyone here? The land values here are worthless. Really? Really? Worthless, are they? Sure. That's, yeah, sure. Let's just pretend that that is actually a thing and that they are actually worthless. Let's put some high wealth land value in there. Let's see you say that again, you bastards. Land values here are worthless, even though we're in the middle of a really expensive zone. I almost couldn't speak again. This is going so well for me. Let's just expand that a little bit and make everyone happy. Let's just make people happy. There we go. More high wealth for everybody. Are you happy now? You bloody better be, because we've got very few medium wealth people left in this city. Also, that's clipping through everything again and looks really bad. I don't like that it's clipping through everything. Those outer struts, they look dumb. But sure, that'll do. That looks interesting. It looks broken. Is that? No, it's not broken. It's a tree. I was gonna say, I was gonna be really pissed off if that was broken. So that's working. That has a reasonable population. You have workers now, which is nice. What else do you want up here? Oh, you're all pissed off. Why are you all pissed off? We don't have water, do we? Of course we don't. Alright. Do we have a pumping station? I could swear I built a pumping station. I did build a pumping station. Okay. Fortunately, this basic water pump can provide water for everybody. And fortunately, I'm going to get another one. Just to make sure we don't run out for a really long time. There we go. So that should provide water for everyone. You guys can bloody cheer up again. You're always so pissed off. Let's see, a fusion reactor level. Oh, I want one. I want one of those. A safety level. Oh, man. I really want a fusion reactor level just because it would save me so much space in power plants. It really would. Let's see, there's still big demand for everything. So let's get... We could get more offices, but I kind of want to just get another apartment level, to be honest. I'm feeling like this whole thing is probably just going to be apartments. That seems to be the way it's going. Also, education is... Really? The worker shortage is hitting education? Bloody better not be. Oh, look, a turtle. Let's just start construction on another medium wealth apartment level there, since the medium wealth demand is still quite high. Hopefully, we can also do something about the the worker demand over here, because that seems to be a major problem. I mean, these guys are low-tech, which is making me think that the problem might be that all of these guys are educated. So, maybe the main issue here is that all these low-tech factories are looking for people that are, you know, maybe uneducated and just wanting to work in a factory. Whereas we can't really have that. Also, why is that a hazmat fire? I don't get this. Why is a hazmat fire currently burning down a low-tech industrial building? That makes no sense to me. I mean, all these bastards down here are educated, so, you know, there's not really much I can do with that. These guys here are high-tech. Also, this is finished, which is kind of nice looking. You guys are okay. You're okay. You're so passive, aren't you? Okay, this is okay as well. What's the demand here? Still a little bit of high wealth demand. Which I'm tempted to put that. I'm tempted to go with that, but I might just go with a mall level, honestly. Just something a little bit different up here might look nice. Or some offices or something. You know, I think I'm just going to go with a... yeah. I'm just going to go with a high wealth mall level. Because it's different. And it'll look nice up there. And then we can crown it. Alright, hazmat fires are still destroying the city. I can sort of see that. I'd better get away before it blows up, because that's going to be friggin' loud. What does it look like from here? Yeah, you can't see it. That's okay. Alright, what's wrong with you? I smell smoke. Really? You smell smoke, do you? Well, it's a good thing the fire crew's right there. In there... Ooh. Oh, some modern fire truck. Look at that. Alright, let's tear this down. Tear that down. Tear that down. There's not another fire, is there? Yeah, you're on fire. Hazmat fire. Of course you are. Alright then. Oh, look at this. It's currently closed. Now hiring. Very expensive. I didn't look at that. Oh dear. That's very expensive to run every hour and doesn't seem to be getting anyone. There doesn't seem to be anyone shopping there. That is, that's less than good. Let's just crown this. Let's get a... advertising. A biodome. Looks terrible. I kind of think I want to go with advertising. Just because everything else looks awful. So I think we'll go with that when we have the money. I want to redesign this area. I'm not happy with it. It's not got like all the space filled in, and I really want to do that. Because we need more low wealth workers and low, you know, no education and all that stuff. We need more space, and I haven't used it all that well here, so I'm going to pause, because this is going to be quite the change, and I want to get rid of all of this. Okay, so all of that's gone. I want to bring this road right to the edge and do the same up here. Then bring it down like that. And I want to try and space things out properly. So, if we go to parks and we go to nature, I'm pretty sure these are about the size of one of those buildings, right? Yeah, it's about the right size. Okay, so if we place one of these, and we'll place one on this side as well. Okay. So now what we need to do is bring a road. We'll use this actually, this might work. Down like that. And I need to turn guides off actually, so let's go for turn the bloody guides off. There we go. Down, that's the replaced building. That isn't. So just bring it down like this and try and have it not. That's going to really cause problems there. That needs to go. Alright. And then we just try it again. So down, that's the replaced building. That is also the replaced building. That is not the replaced building. Okay. I could be closer though. So let's try again. Nope. A little bit closer. Nope. That's a bit far away. Perfect. Okay. That's what I want. Then bring it down like that. Get rid of the middle section of the road. And bring it straight down like this. And straight down like this. And I should have the room. Yeah, let's get rid of this and get rid of that. I should now have decent space to zone. Yeah, there we go. So that's a good bit of zoning. There's a good bit of zoning. Now, these aren't going to match up perfectly in the middle. That's the only problem. But I think we'll manage. If I did something like... Oh, God, let's not do that. If I did something like this... Alright, so something like that. Let's give that a shot. A little bit of a different design altogether. So let's put one of these just here. And bring a road across. Just about... Not there. How about there? Alright, so we do that. Then we can do the same on this side as well. So we put one there. And we bring a road across there. No, a little bit further. That's okay. Alright, so we get rid of that as well. So now we have that bit of zoning. And now we have that bit of zoning. We can do the same here. And the same here. Okay, so that whole area should fill in quite nicely. I think. I'm hoping that'll expand quite nicely and just fill up really quickly. It also gives us room to put some parks in, but I don't think I necessarily want to do that. I don't think I need to do that at all, so that should do the job. What I will do is just bring this back a little bit and see if I can curve a road around here just to meet up like that. There we go. Alright, so that lets everything expand, that lets everything grow. Holy shit, something just exploded again. That should, in theory... I'm hoping these guys aren't going to permanently stay as houses, because if they are, that's going to be a problem, but, in theory, they have got enough... Yeah, they've got enough room to expand. Alright, that's perfect. That is perfect. That area is going to grow quite nicely, and that did take a lot of money off of us doing that redesign, because that's a lot of housing gone, but we should start making it back as soon as these guys all start moving in again. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable redesign there. I could have just brought the avenue straight through, but that might have gotten rid of a little bit too much, I think. A little bit too much space. I kind of want to do the same up here, if I'm honest. I really want to do the same up here. So I think that's probably something we want to tackle. Let's have a go at redesigning the industrial area, which is going to be risky because this could do a lot of damage to the city. But it's probably for the best. Now, the community college has to stay there. It can't move because I'll get rid of the entire building if I demolish it. So it can stay exactly where it is. Now this can go there. That's actually already in a pretty good spot, interestingly enough. Right, we'll do that. So let's go ahead and bring a nice straight road. Say that one up like this. So that was already in a pretty good spot, actually, and that's kind of interesting. Okay, so that one's fine where it is. I want to do something similar down here now. Let's get rid of these first. And let's go ahead and get another park. We'll stick it just there. Alright. And then we bring the road across from here. Be a little bit closer. Nope. Just about there is perfect. Alright, so that links that area together quite nicely. Alright. So we do this, and then I want to bring another road down like this. And across from about there. Nope, a little bit further. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. That'll do. Okay. So that lets us redesign this area quite nicely. It gives us a lot of room in the middle here, which should be okay if I just de-zone this entire area. Alright, so let's put some industry there. Let's put some industry there. Let's put some industry there. And in here as well. And it does look like I'd have the room to maybe put a road in there somewhere. Okay, okay. Let's actually give that a shot. I don't want to waste any space. I want to have this nice and densely packed together. So if I do this, and I bring a road across from about there. Alright, I don't want that one meeting up. Not at all. But that should do the job. That should give us... Yeah, that's plenty of space. I think these ones might overlap a little bit, but that's okay. So that's reasonable space there. We should see that expand quite nicely. We are losing money as a result, though, is the only problem. So let's hope we can start making that back very soon. We are already climbing, which is kind of good. But I think that's a reasonable redesign of that area. Same with down here. I mean, this is all growing quite nicely. It's filling in the spaces perfectly. Yeah, we'll be fine when the industry gets back. This area, I'm not even going to touch, to be perfectly honest. I've got no interest in changing this. I love how it looks. It's all crazy and stupid and ugly, and I like it that way. This area is, I guess, like I've said before, I think I said it in the last episode, this city is kind of two different cities. This area over here is all high-tech and, you know, all high wealth and stuff like that, and then it's split down the middle with this avenue, and then over here is all, you know, low wealth and industry. And I like that, honestly. I really like that. So, yeah, I think this is working. We're seeing a pretty good redesign here. Seems that traffic is flowing pretty well. This guy over here is actually upgrading. I do like this. I think we've got a pretty good design. Seems that the citizens are coming from this area straight up to this area. We are going to need some buses. That's something I almost forgot about. Let's put some bus stops in here, just to cover that area. Same with down here, actually. That's something we forgot about. Alright. And up here, why not? There we go. Alright, that seems like reasonable coverage. I think this is going pretty damn well, to be honest. I think I'm going to leave it there as well. I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Next episode, we are going to be adding the crown to this mega tower, and then we're going to be leaving Jaguar Ridge behind. So, that means we'll be moving over to Tapir Valley. I do realize that we haven't even finished the first bit of research here, but we are making a reasonable bit of control net. Not necessarily enough to power an entire city, but considering we can get these in any region, I will just get a couple of control net facilities over in Tapir Valley just to boost what we're going to be buying from here. I think this is going pretty well. We are moving forward. We just need to put the crown on the... Actually, you know what? We're going to do it now. We're going to take out a bond. Just take out a $100,000 bond. 100,000 simoleon bond. Costs us a fair bit. But I want to crown this with the advertising, with the tourism. Look how bloody expensive that is. Let's crown it with the advertising. There we go. There we go. That's a finished elite mega tower, and I think it looks pretty damn good. Now, we have finished the crown. That doesn't mean we're not going to be coming back here in the next episode. Next episode, I do want to just finish things up a little bit around here. I want to get some good money in here as well, because I think at some point or other, I would like to send a buttload of money to Tapir Valley just to, I suppose, kickstart that city. I don't think there's any point in me showing off the whole process of, oh, let's just start making money again. I think I'd rather begin with a decent bit of money for Tapir Valley, so that's going to be something we do as well. We'll probably just save up a load of money. We are making good money here is the thing, so we'll keep making some good money. We can send a load of it to Tapir Valley and get a good start, because that's going to be our last city, folks. That is going to be the city that finishes the series. That's going to be a nice high-tech city. That's going to be a very modern... It's not a modern city at all. It's going to be a very futuristic city. And it's going to probably have a very square layout, to be honest, because using those parks to measure things out is kind of a good idea, honestly. It lets you pack everything in quite nicely, and even though I've got lots of things that are costing me lots of money, I'm still making lots of money. So that's nice. That's where we're going next, folks. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.